find a way. Grown-ups and kids, side by side. Spread that joy. We gon' laugh till we cry. We're just people dedicated to quality. People dedicated to quality. In this journey of life, why don't you follow me? Cause we're people dedicated to quality. People dedicated to quality. Your dedication's my anthem. Never had it all, and still been legit. It don't make money, then it don't make sense. Put my back on the wall, still been legit. It don't make money, then it don't make sense. I'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. You'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. We'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Can I get a 5 for 5?
Hey man, it's PDQ. People dedicated to quality. You gotta get chicken tenders, fries, and a milkshake.
Okay.
Yeah, knowledge you're tripping.
My bad, guys. My bad. All right.
We're just people dedicated to quality. People dedicated to quality. In this journey of life, why don't you follow me? Cause we're people dedicated to quality. People dedicated to quality. Your dedication's my anthem. Never had it all, and still been legit. It don't make money, then it don't make sense. Put my back on the wall, still been legit. It don't make money, then it don't make sense. I'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. You'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. We'll prove it to him. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Bow, look, that right there was a special video. Big shout out to artists doing your thing. Right now, we got 2 more special guests in the building. We're gonna bring them to the stage. Let's bring out Fred Jr. and back JNabe. Come to the stage, guys. Let's go. Ah, my guy.
How you doing, man?
It's a pleasure
Thank
to
you
meet
for having me, man.
Listen,
Thank you for having us.
all right, we got to touch down on things you've been doing because you're working fast, all right? Fred, we want to know everything all together, where it comes from. You know what I mean? We was just talking how you used to do interviews yourself. You know what I'm saying? So let's touch down on where the whole music biz started for you at.
Okay, well, if we're gonna talk music biz, really, I think we have to keep that most so focused on Jay. Because the thing that I do mostly is our nonprofit community outreach part of it. So if it swings back around to that, I'll do that.
Yeah,
but
well, how did that start? Like,
okay,
for you to get involved with that?
Okay, I've always done it, right? It was like something I always did around the neighborhood. You know, I'm from it. I know what it feels like to go without it, to have an insecurity. So when I got up a little bit, started making some little money, I would pick up little things here and there and dish them out to the little kids and whatnot that was in my space at our church and whatnot. But then as things started to grow, people started to see me doing it, and then they started giving me more stuff. So I was able to do it more, and then more stuff started coming in, And so people started supporting that. They were like, hey, you know what? I think you're on to something.
So was it just like a
It was organic. It was organic, bro. I didn't choose it. It just kind of formed around me, and I just kind of stayed present in the moment and just kind of worked towards it and worked within it. You know, so because I was seeing it from like people that got like the blue board and their vision board and all that. I didn't do none of that. I started at the back end and had to work back, right? Because when you're chosen for it and it's your path, you know, once you start it a little bit, it opens up for you, and then it kind of becomes easy, like muscle memory, right?
And
like
you know what?
natural.
You know what? When you say it like that, right? I was telling somebody something the other day about something, and I was like, you know what? I was describing how some people learn things with their hands and it becomes natural to them, as if they knew it. It just becomes a memory thing, like, oh, shit, I know how to do this shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like the same thing, like you're saying. It was natural. It was meant for you, so you just fit right into it.
You don't have to teach a duck to swim.
You know what I mean? You just had to like start seeing it and being like, yeah, I'm good at that. I could do it. Boom.
And the thing is, I picked things that I cared about. You know, things that fit my skill set. You know, I'm a coach, a little league coach. I coach sports. That's what I'm good at. So I didn't want to go into this endeavor trying to help and then want to tutor math because I wasn't great at math. You know, but sports, you know, community outreach, being a part of what you're building, being active in your living space and giving back to that. I've always done that, and that's pretty much what I teach. That's how we do it. We use our.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. That's
a little
what's
bit,
up.
man.
For the people,
Gotta
man.
try to get into heaven somewhere. I caused enough trouble. I gotta do some different things, man. Get some karma, man.
Word. So now, how did y'all link? How did this come together?
That's Pusha
So
Preem
yeah,
knowledge, right?
shout out to Pusha Preem again.
Again.
If you saw the first interview, you know Pusha Preem was in there, but he reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to do an outreach for the kids for PDQ? So what they do is we go out and we feed kids who need to be fed, and then we pretty much give them food. Because
Just to
they
expand
struggle
on it a little bit,
to eat and
it's
stuff
called
like
my Phosfate Kids Family Day events at PDQ, and it's PDQ Chicken. And are you familiar with Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys don't have PDQs here, but we're kind of that same brand, right? We're heavy in Central Florida and throughout other regions of the United States. And we have this thing called Family Day, where we invite kids from our Little League teams, kids from our art initiatives, kids from other communities. They come out, they help us raise funds, and we also throw the food in there well, you know, because our thing is this, right? We combat bullying on all levels and harassment. And normally that comes from insecurities of some sort. They're lacking food, they're lacking education opportunity, they're lacking support. So what we do is come up with unique ways to combat those. And that's what our Phosphate Kids Family Day is about, right? Everybody feeds the homeless. Everybody does it on the holidays, turkey days, Christmas. We take those days off because we work all the other days, right? So with this relationship with them and the kids are there working, they don't know they're being fed. The families don't know they're being fed, but they are. And then they have enough food to eat there plus enough food to take home. And then they also put in some work. So it ain't giving nobody nothing because we don't give at the Phosphate Kids. You know, you earn that. You earn everything because that's how we believe it. That's what helps it grow. And then now so you can teach that. You can't teach it if you just give it to them, but if you learn it yourself and work for it, that you can teach. And that's the definition of community, you know, teaching that and giving that advice to the next person.
That's a big fact, man. So like JNabe, what's your intake on this? Like you know what I'm saying? Like as an artist, because like I said, I was explaining to somebody the other day too. They didn't understand. Once again, not getting in between the Drake and the Kendrick shit, but a lot of artists do a lot of things because they look at it as the money in the long run, a tax write-off, or they're just doing it to gain something out of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why me and Charged Up, my producers, everybody, we believe in so much about the independent artists, their movements, the independent businesses, everything when it comes to the community, because we feel as if when you putting your own into it, your heart, your sweat, your blood, your tears into it, what you get back, you can't put a price on it at all. You know what I'm saying? So like for you, how's that is for you? Like how it is for you?
I mean, honestly, like making songs for money is cool. But when you do it for something that's other, like besides yourself and like giving exposure to like Phosphate Kids and helping the kids, like you get a feeling that's like worth more than even money, if that makes sense. Like just the happiness you get of like helping people you know are in need and just putting exposure to that and doing what like I do best and like making music and then making a music video for it and just like putting it out there so people can see like what Fred and his organization are trying to do is like really important to me and to reach out to communities and help them.
Yeah, and I mean that's a good thing. That is important to you as an artist too, because music is of the soul, and music is a universal thing. You know what I'm saying? It activates chakras in people and all this. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel motivated. You can feel sad because of music. You could want to kill people because of music.
It invokes emotion for sure.
It definitely does. And using your music in a good way to help Fred and the organization is something that a lot of you independent artists need to take note on and start joining a movement like that for the community and not just for yourself to benefit yourself. You're doing music to get out of the shitty community, but you're leaving everybody else
in it, right? If you think about it, what better way to brand yourself than to build?
Build.
Yeah. And that was my take on it.
And not just build yourself.
Not build the thing around you. What good is your house if the whole community's burning? You know, what's the point? Where you gonna shop at? You know, where your kids gonna play at?
Outside,
right. So you got to push out. You can't save everybody because that's never the mission. You know, you save those that want to come with you. That's just how that works. But you got to try a little bit. You know, and those that want to come with you, and you can offer that little handout, that little piece, because some of the cool stuff is keeping people out of poverty it ain't bringing people out. You know, it's keeping them from going in because that's easier. So when that family needs that boost of shoes, that's where the 365 clothing drive comes from. When that mom need that month of breaking of food, that's when she brings her kids out of her family to work our events. You know, with those PDQ events, we give away about 200 free hot meals a year. And we're just getting started. You know, since we met JNabe and Knowledge and Preem, they've really kicked things up a notch for us with the quality video. We ain't even released that thing yet. I think we're going to play it here today, I think, on the air. And that thing's already doing silly numbers on YouTube. We got 2 events coming up, April 6th, April 14th. PDQ Brandon, PDQ Lakeland. Ah, man, I'm still excited. I'm from Tampa, and I'm sitting way up here. Man, where am I at right now? New Hampshire, man? That's where I'm at, New Hampshire, man. I'm from Bone Valley, baby. Central Florida. I'm sitting here, man. I'm doing things, man. It's a good day.
It's a good day. It really is. And you know, and you know, it's like I believe like a lot of programs and communities and stuff like that go side to side with really good music and artists because he's a part of the community and not either like not down there in Florida or where everything's at right now, but the community doesn't stop where it ends.
Yeah, with your boys.
You know what I'm saying? It keeps going.
It keeps going.
You get support and love from all over, and they're part of the community.
He's from Kansas City.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm from New York.
Yeah, he's from New York.
We're
here in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
Right?
You know what I mean? We're showing the love, we see them, and that's what I feel as if like music and especially the independent world brings to the scene. You know what I mean? Because we don't when you independent, you're not coming up by yourself. You're coming up with the good people around you. And that's the only way to come up.
Independent businesses, entities, that's what build communities. Majors don't build. Majors benefit
they
from what
benefit
indies do.
off of somebody who they can get already up there.
Facts.
They're already up there, cool. We're gonna benefit
but they
off
don't build, they don't grow out. That's done with the mom and pops, the local trophy shops, the local bike shops, the local restaurants. You know, don't get wrong, you get big brands like PDQ that click in, but for it to really keep going because they have their schedule. They only have so much they can do because they have obligation. They got employees, right? But to keep it going, you need that guy that works for, drives trucks. You need those Ford truck drivers. Those guys make decent money. $500 from those guys is nothing. 4 of those guys together, you got $3 grand. You just pretty much covered your registration for a whole bunch of kids.
That's a big
right?
fact.
So you move on.
You
but
gotta do it.
Those guys are never talked about. And they're the one who build up communities. Those blue collar guys that everybody dislike and respect. If they respect the guy that comes in there with his suit and gives. But see, we like that guy. Why? Because we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, right? So you go do that. But it's those other guys, man. Those you may see them at the practice with their work uniform on. Why? Because he just did 16 hours. But he's there with his boots and his jersey, and his lime green shirt.
Also, you know what it is? He knows what it's like.
Facts.
To come from those struggles. You know what I'm saying? Those broken homes, and maybe not even him, his cousin. His nephews.
He's close to it.
He's seen it. His best friends. He's seen it. So when it comes to being like, you know what, I'm going to take a little donation or I'm going to take something out of my hard-ass work week because I don't want the next kid growing up to have to bust his ass as much as I'm doing.
That's exactly what it is. Hard-earned money. People give me, and as long as you can respect that part of it, that people are giving you hard-earned money to work and not ball out, you'll be all right in this business, man.
That's what I mean. They're not benefiting.
They're not benefiting.
What they're benefiting it, you can't put a price on it.
Can't put a price on it, man.
Because they're not going to write that off as a tax write-off or something like that. They're giving it to you.
Half of them don't even want receipts. They're like, yo, I want a receipt with that, man. I do work with it. You say, I'll know it. I'll know it when I see it. That's what you get. And people get a bad rep because people get on the high horse. They tell people don't help people like us. And they can imagine that, right? Like you can imagine that. Our resume is long. Go to shopphosphatekidz.org, click in the PK resume section, spend a few hours, dig through that thing. But you still have people to go there, read that, and they'll call us scammers, right? Thieves. Right, my thing is this, bro. Number 1 rule of volunteering: if you don't volunteer, if you're not volunteering, shut up.
Just shut up. You know what's crazy, right?
That's the rule, right?
I'm gonna go off of what Mace said, right? Mace and Kim, right? Mace said there's only 2 reasons why things don't work, right? We've been watching this go viral, and in fact, it lines up to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 reasons, and you sort of take those 2 reasons. Either A, it's not for you, or B, you ain't putting in enough work.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And for the people who's like, scammers and stuff like that, they're not putting enough work on themselves.
Facts.
They're not putting enough work in here to see something good, something coming good.
It's easy. It's
you know
easy.
what I'm saying? So it's not just about putting in the work on like the things you want to manifest. It's about putting in the work in yourself so you can manifest.
Yeah, it starts
those
there
things.
with yourself, bro.
It does.
Yeah, man. If
You know
you,
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
ain't whole out there though, and plus kids see it.
Yeah.
You can't work with kids faking the phone.
Yeah,
They smart that on you, and they're ruthless.
My mama used to say that.
They're ruthless.
She said the worst attitudes to deal with is kids because they tell you the truth.
Ruthless.
They're ruthless.
Right
They
up
tell you
front.
straight out. They don't care about your feelings. They're not worried about that.
No, and that's what you need though, because we got way too much faking going on nowadays.
Definitely.
So I'll take that brutal honesty. It may be hard sometimes to take because they get on everybody. They spare no one, but you know it's coming from a real place.
Real place,
You're
yeah.
like, Coach, you know, I mean,
it's
today,
pure.
yeah, it's pure.
It's pure.
It don't have no
not
ulterior
hate,
motive
it's
to
not-
it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just this is what it is. This is what you did. This is how it makes me feel, or this is how you look right now. And then you can take that and make yourself better with it. You know, which is what you should do. It might hurt a little bit, but it make you better.
I rub it on the chest, take my grain of salt. You know
all
what
right,
I'm saying?
kid, you know, I appreciate that, but give me 50 push-ups right now for being a schmuck. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Get some dirt, kid. But back a little bit so we can backtrack to what he mentioned about the music video, which is the quality video, featuring him, Pusha Preem, and Knowledge. They're referring to it now as the PDQ commercial. I just want people to understand like how that came together. Like they paid for that. Like they paid for it. They gave us that. It wasn't something we asked for. You know, no matter of fact, I didn't hear it till day of. And when we were shooting, I heard the hook. I was like, wait a minute. You know, and it kind of dawned on me what was going on. You know, I got the video back, and the video was mostly me and my kids. Right? They sprinkled themselves in. You know, so here and now, but that's the thing. This thing's going to get a budget behind it. They're going to spend their own money behind it, and they sought to put the thing first over them. And so if you're going to support them for any other reason, support them for that.
That's a
Because
big fact.
let's be honest, they look at all these guys and stuff and say, that guy doesn't do it right. But these guys are already doing it right. They're not waiting to make it and become millionaires. And you got to support
And
that.
they're doing it for love.
Doing it for the love,
Doing
man.
it for love.
Hell, they pay for me to be here.
So Jay, JNabe, how does it feel to represent that?
Really good. And then during that music video shoot too, we invited kids who needed to come out to eat, and then we paid for their food. So that's why you see at the beginning of the video it says 1 in 5 children don't have enough to eat. So that's what we spent our budget of the music video helping them out. Because when I was younger, I actually went to food banks and stuff like that. And I have a peanut allergy. So I remember one time I went to the food bank because I felt really bad, and then all they had was like a giant can of peanut butter. So I asked him, I'm like, do you have anything else? And he gave me 2 frozen pizzas. And he's like, oh, I'm not supposed to do this, but I feel bad because you still need to eat. So like, after I had my own experiences with like almost going homeless and poverty, I want to give back to the community and do what I can to like help people like Fred. Because I was telling Knowledge I want to do like charity work. And then Pusha Preem was like, oh, we're doing PDQ things to help the kids. I was like, and it was funny because that night I was messaging, I'm like, do I have to come up with the speech or something? Like, am I supposed to inspire the kids? He's like, just show up.
Show up.
And I was like, I thought
Just show up. Just show up.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to write out a whole speech. I'm like, I'm going to motivate you guys or something.
No, none of
I was
that.
like,
None of that. I do that. And let's be clear about it. I've tried to do that event 4 or 5 times with local guys. You know, guys who it would have took 20 minutes to drive from where they was at to there. I mean, it was, you know, no disrespect to the guys, you know, but it was always something, you know. And you know, when you're gonna do something, you have to make that little bit of extra effort sometimes, you know, because it gets hanky. It's never convenient. But how inconvenient is it to come from Kansas City, buying your own tickets? You know, Knowledge is up here most of the time when he's not home working, and when he's with us, that means he's not working. No offense. Knowledge kicks in money. I need Knowledge always banging on the board. That dude keeps us going. But see, that's inconvenient. And they don't know me. They don't know me. People know me, watch me do this thing all day. Them the same people that call me a crook that watch me dive through the dumpsters digging the shoes out. These guys don't know me. But we're cooking with gas. It don't matter right now, though, right? Because we're at it like nobody's business. It's the quality videos coming out. Bulletproof Youth, JNabe, Pusha Preem, man, Knowledge.
And you know, it's good to have that feeling. You know what I'm saying? To know that somebody out there believes in what you believe in, that can match your vibes, move with your movement in their way. Like, you didn't have to say, hey, can you guys do a video? No, they understand your movement and they're gonna help it out in the best way that they can help it out, and that's with their music as being independent artists.
Saved by the arts,
you know what I'm
brother.
saying? So like, Jay, how does it feel like to to know that you're doing these stuff out of your own pocket, out of your own love, your own motivation, like, and to be an independent artist, because a lot of artists out there, when they are on their journey to become an artist, they are worried about their journey to become an artist. They're not thinking, let me take some of my studio money and go help these hungry kids. Let me take some of my studio money and go help these grown people who have lost their way. Because there's grown people who lost their way. And you know, the world we live in, we can't, it's not as simple as, well, you're grown, suck that shit up and did it. We need to stop playing that with each other and understand that life is not as easy as it's said it is. You know what I mean? It's hard to do things. People got personal problems, people get stressed because somebody fucking baby mother. You know what I mean? Some people get stressed, women get stressed out by their baby mother. Life gets crazy.
Life gets tight.
I'm saying some people get into argument with their mom or parent or their brother over stupid shit, and they take it deeper than what their brother or mother took it, and it stops their motivation from doing something. You know what I mean? And that person's not expecting that to stop their motivation from doing something because it's something so silly, but to them, they love and care so much, so it's major to them. And feeling that hurt, now they're not gonna go to the studio. Now they're probably not gonna make the track that would have fucking changed their life. You know what I'm saying? So like, you coming out of your pocket doing what you're doing, like that's like a real self-satisfying thing that you could lay back in bed and close your eyes and know that your heart and your mind's in the right place as an artist. So what is that feeling for you?
Honestly, I feel like it's just a way of me paying it forward. Because I know we talked in my first interview here, like I had mental health issues. So I didn't really go into this, but I actually spent like 1.5 years in the psych ward where I needed help from like nurses, psychiatrists, and like doctors. And I feel like they're really underpaid, they work really hard, but they help people who are like underprivileged and have mental health issues. So honestly, it's kind of, I guess I'm being a little bit selfish because I want to help other people because I want to pay it forward.
It's not selfish.
Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I already got a lot of good that like happened in my life. And I had so many people who helped me, so it's just like, I feel like I just need to pay it forward and like do what I need to do to be like a good human.
If being selfish is paying it forward and helping out
Be
kids and young
selfish,
people,
bro.
then being selfish is you
selfish.
motherfucking can. You know what I mean?
Greedy son of a brick, bro.
Because if that's, listen, if this the new selfish, y'all need to get the fuck on board. You know what I'm saying?
Get on it. Get on it.
Y'all need to get on board.
And you know, if you think about it though, man, there's nothing wrong with that feeling, because I do it for the feeling. Like the look on that kid's face when I hand him or her a pair of shoes, that's why I do it.
And you know what? If that's a selfish feeling that you want to feel,
that's why I do it.
Fuck it. You're going to push everything else aside, sacrifice what you need to sacrifice to feel that feeling.
Every day, man. It keeps you big, it keeps you grounded, you know, and it keeps you outside of yourself, because if you can get in your own head, man, you get lost in there.
You get lost in there.
Start doing silly stuff, you know.
Start thinking of the narrative instead of what it is.
Getting weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Making up your own reality, and then you know it's the rabbit hole after that. You know, you're doing weird stuff. It get crazy.
Like, nah. That's why we have to speak these things out loud and make sure we tell our brothers, our sisters, our loved ones, you know what I mean, our ideas. Never knock somebody, never bring nobody down. Even if it's the craziest idea in the world, fuck it, let's go to the moon. You want to go to the moon? You want to build the rocket? Shit, let's go. Let's do it. What you need?
What you got? What in here can you use to do that right now?
We're going to take the washing machine apart. Big facts. So like, now you guys, you know what I mean, you guys working, you doing the things for the kids, you're doing your music, you're involving it with the community. Like, where do you guys see yourself this summer? I feel as if this summer, a lot of hidden Easter eggs, a lot of Humpty Dumptys is being put back together. I feel like there's a lot of things that fell apart that is gonna come back together, as far as like the music, the community. It's a lot of waking up going on now in the world.
It is.
And I feel as if like even like organizations like this and independent artists like yourself is gonna be the cherries on the top.
It has to be, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The dudes up there at the top, they're taking care of it for us.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, look what's going on now.
Yeah.
Right? That's basically the top of the food chain right now. And that thing's gonna have a ripple down effect. I'm not gonna speak the name because I don't want to speak the name, but we all know what I'm talking about. That's gonna take care of itself. So that's gonna be this wide vacuum for new needed talent.
And you know what? The streets support the streets.
Yes.
And that goes from anywhere from motherfucker sell a nickel bag to motherfuckers selling clothes on the corner, to anything. We all have always supported each other because we all know the struggle. You know what I'm saying? We all know the struggle. We've all been through our mental breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. Some people have been to certain extents and others, but it's all about pulling ourselves back together. You know what I'm saying? And when we pull ourselves back together, we don't do it by ourselves. We do it with the community.
That's all. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference between success and failure. Support system. That's the only. It's not just nobody. I don't care.
And when you have support, there's no such thing as failure.
It's not. It's all lessons, never losses, man. You know, that's boom, boom, boom. You get these guys, me. But, you know, some people need to do that, you know. And I'm all about letting people do them because I don't have time to do them. You know, I'm busy here.
Busy.
So whatever that is he's doing, let him do it. But we're going to do it our way. We're going to lead with that. We're going to lead with that first. We're going to fall on that if we have to because like our thing is, we're for everybody, but we're not for everyone.
Right, yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we're for everybody. You're welcome, but it's going to be up to you to fit in with us because we're not changing to hold you over here with us, right?
You know who also had that narrative was Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Tupac had that narrative too, where he's like, some people criticize his music, but he always represented. He's done positive music. He's never represented any cop killing, none of that.
None of that.
You know what I'm saying? But some people say, but what about these songs and that song? And he says, well, you know, maybe it's not for you, brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's for the other brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the same narrative. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody. And if it's not for you, then might be something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
That guy that's listening, he's like, that does make a little sense. That does make a little sense. He might not say it out loud, but he locked it in there, right?
He locked it in. He knows what it was.
Absolutely, man.
Yep.
Keep doing the gems.
Let's go over exactly the organization, let everybody know what it's about, where they can contact you at for donations, whatever the works.
You mentioned this summer, and I want to talk to people about the Bone Valley Community Celebration that we do every year. It consists of sporting events, art events, sports camps for kids. We're going to jump that off in June with a big event at PDQ Brandon and hopefully 302 Hat Companies. I'm very excited about that coming up. And also with a football camp with Artavius Pierce, who is our special guest on April 14th. We do that every year. It can last from June right up till school starts. So as the events create themselves, we just keep adding them in, and we're looking for our biggest, best year this year, collect more shoes, make more money, pay for more registration, get that burden off the families' backs and keeping these kids active, quality video, get out there, and then we're gonna just repeat and do it bigger.
And is it possible that they could send in shoes? I see how you keep mentioning shoes, and me, I'm motherfucking kids. So I know they feet keep growing.
Facts.
They keep growing, and I understand that shoe game because you know what? Having a decent pair of shoes. I'm not talking about no $20,000 pair of shoes, but decent pair of shoes goes a long way.
Every way.
It really does go a long way. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to send us donations, reach out to us via the website. ShopPhosphateKidz.org. That's shop, PHOSFATEKIDZ.org. Send us an email. I'll send you an address. Slightly used to new shoes. We don't give away trash.
No trash.
We don't give away trash. Keep the trash to yourself. We give away things that people gonna want. So that pair that hurts a little bit to give away, send me those.
And I'm gonna throw in there because you know we got a lot of independent businesses out there with shoe repairs. So also if you could repair some shoes, hit them up too and let them know that you can. It gotta be out of the love though.
Oh, man.
You gotta do it out of love. Repair some shoes out of love and donate them to the organization. We get it popping. You know what I'm saying?
That idea back to
for real. For real, because there really is a lot of people out there who start a business about repairing shoes on their own, and they tell people, "Oh, send me your shoes and I'll repair them." They charge them a fee, but hey. Why don't they take their mind a little bit out of themselves, you know what I'm saying, and repair a couple of shoes that you find on the street and send them in. Help out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Please send those in. We'll get them to the right hands. Kids always need them. And let's face it, no matter what you're helping kids do, kids need shoes. Kids need clothes, kids need food. It starts there. Start with those three, and then you can kind of branch off and give them wherever, but you can't teach them if they're naked and hungry.
Yep, that's a fact. I'll tell you what, I can't do shit if I'm hungry. For real.
I don't like having my ass out ever, so ain't none of my kids go have their ass out either.
That's
what
a
time
big
it is, man.
fact, big fact. So JNabe wants to let everybody know where to find you at and contact you at too, and let everybody know what you got coming up for the future and what you plan on doing.
So you can contact me at The Real JNabe on Instagram and all socials, and JNabe, JNabe. And then, yeah, I'm coming out with some new songs. I'm working on some stuff. I'm definitely collaborating more, but my main focus right now is obviously quality and helping Fred with the Phosfate Kids and doing what we can to just do good work in the community.
Y'all make sure y'all search us. After April 6th, that thing will be live on YouTube. Quality, they refer to it as the PDQ commercial.
PDQ.
We love it. Shout out to PDQ. Jamie, Savannah, Bishop, Tevin, Marcus, everybody over there. Oh, and my girl Sarah from Lakeland. I love you guys. Couldn't do it without you. I'll be seeing you guys soon.
Big fact. You got anybody you want to shout out to real quick?
I can shout out my girlfriend Ava and my family back at home. And yeah,
shout out to fam, Ava.
We're doing good things.
I like that, man. Listen, thank you guys for coming. You're on the smooth. We got shout out to baby girl. We got shout out to baby girl.
We're gonna talk about that in the car. I'm gonna look bad now, bro.
You're gonna hear it all the way home. Don't worry, the whole world gonna hear it now. She gonna love you forever. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm your boy Wyatt Spaz. This is Charge Up Top 10. Don't forget. Check them out, PDQ, video coming real soon. JNabe in the building. We here, Charge Up Top 10, 2024. Look for us on Roku. Download it now on your Roku device, Amazon TV. Check us out on the website, Charge Up Top 10. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let me stop, man. We back. Listen. Shutting it down, PDQ in the building. Shout out to them guys. Shout out to JNabe doing their thing. Interview fire. That's right. You can only catch it. You can only find it on Channel 96, Nashville, New Hampshire, Comcast, or exclusively on Roku TV. Download today on your Amazon TV devices. Now, I'm your boy Wyatt Spaz. If you're an independent artist out there, like I said, entrepreneur, whatever it is, don't forget, we're here to support you guys. So contact us via email, website, whatever it is. We're here for you guys. All right? And you ladies too. You can hit me up. Now let me stop. Let me stop. I don't want to get in trouble. Listen, big up to Drake, big up to Kendrick. I'm not getting in the middle of y'all shit, but hip-hop needs a little battling. So I appreciate you guys doing your thing. Like I said, this is Charge Up Top 10, and if you charge down, get charged up, because we out here. Body,